Hey Lego fans, it's John here from JB Bricks, and today I have a 2015 Lego Jurassic World set to review. It's set 75917 Raptor Rampage, and it has 324 pieces. So, out of all of the 2015 Lego Jurassic World sets they released, this is the most movie accurate one. And I'll tell you that in a minute. And do keep in mind, this will have little spoilers from the movie, just different pointing out things about the vehicle. And at the end part, I am going to say right now, the end part will have a little bit more spoiler, talk about a little more things, but otherwise, if you don't want spoilers, don't watch the end part and just turn it off once I've showed you everything. And I'm just going to say right now, I'm going to highly recommend this set. So let's dive right in. So here are two Velociraptors, or Raptors, that are included in this set. And Lego's done Raptors. I believe this mold has been used before on other dino themes across Lego, I want to say. But I also want to say it's a new mold. So correct me on that in the comments below. I'm not entirely sure. But regardless, they look cool. On the right is blue/beta, and on the left, and on the left is delta. So you get blue and delta here, or blue and beta. Blue and beta is right here in delta. So blue, you can call them blue or beta, which you can tell from the movie because they call them beta and blue. So these are two very cool molds that you can see they've got their camera harnesses, which in the movie are just straps that actually go under them. It's not all this other stuff, it's just a strap with a camera on it, with a thermal camera, but none of this. The other stuff I get, they had to have it, and it looks kind of cool. They had to have it so that, because I don't think Lego could have done something like that and it stay on very nicely, so they did that. You can see they've got they have posable legs here. They have posable legs. You can go back and forth. They're just on standard pins. You can go back and forth. They've got studs, or stud accepting, so like all Lego things, they can attach to bases. And you can see the head can swivel full 360. The arms are also attachable, so if you wanted to be funny, you could swap out where they go. And let me just take the camera off. It's a solid plastic piece, it's not rubber. And now it just looks regular. Take deltas off here. And let's grab those and put them off to the side. Let me show you one really fast. And now they look calm. They do have two studs on the top where you can place minifigures. Their tail is rubber safety so that you can't poke people's eye out and things like that. But you can see there's just a little color variant. This is olive green, but then it's just a little different variant on the tail because it's rubber, going from solid plastic to rubber. Two different little variants, not that bad, but it's something you do notice. Blue's got this nice stripe going up here. And you probably noticed I haven't talked about the head yet. And I'll show you the nice printing on the top there on both of them, and you can see on the tail as well. But for mouth articulation, you get, this is going to be a little hard. For mouth articulation, you get closed, which looks calm, and then open all the way, which looks very aggressive, like you better run. And then, so there's just two there and there, but you can get it in the middle. It just takes a little practice. And now that looks more like a raptor, what a raptor's mouth open would look like. And that is the same on both of them. So Yep, they're basically the same, different prints to identify them. Again, blue on the right / beta and delta on the left. So here are where those main 324 pieces go into this Unimog. And looks pretty good, looks very accurate to what you see in the movie. And it just looks really good. You notice it has a lot of stickers on it. That's a sticker, 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 that's a sticker. And there are some you could leave off. Like, you probably want to put on, like, so there's a license plate one. That one you could leave on. You don't have to leave on these striped ones on the side. I say you probably want to leave on the Jurassic World logo. That one you don't need, that one you don't need, that one you don't need. These ones you don't need if you don't want it specific to anything. I see these back ones. If you don't want them, it's fine. But you could leave them on, it's your choice. And so, let's take a look at the back section first. You know what's nice? You can just see that slant in there, you just kind of get your fingers in there and pop it right off. And it's only attached by one pin there. These others two don't do anything. I do find that it's a little weak. It's a little weak, and sometimes I was playing with it and checking it out, see how sturdy it was, and sometimes I'd be holding it like this and just kind of pop off if I held it the right way. So maybe you could get another one of these if you have one and take out and just put one of these in the middle or something. But checking out this now, it's very cool. It's got the two vet unit stickers there and there, and it's also on the other side. And you can see it's got a little gunning turret on the top here. Spins a full 360 degrees. It's got a spring-loaded shooter in it, which is green, so it's supposed to be like a big tranquilizer bullet. And then you've got a simulated shooter there, so you can trank your velociraptors. And then you've also got your seat where you can put any of your 3 minifigures, but on the box art they suggest you put your ACU minifigure, and we'll look at the minifigures here in a little bit. But you can put them up there and start tranquilizing your velociraptors. Now you can take this off. You take both of these off, and I'll show you what you can use this for in a minute. Take it off and leave that on there. I'll show you what you can use that for in a minute. But now getting into it, this way, you can see there are 2 doors on the back. Open them up like that. You can see there's this, which I'll show you what this is used for in a minute, helicopter blade. And then there's also an extra spring-loaded shooter included, stored in there. And for added access, take off the roof. It's only attached by 4 studs. Very nice little assembly. And now you get access to the interior, which is not very much. Just 2 computers, which when you place a minifigure in there, they're a little high. I have to say, they are very high, if you see there. I can't even grab Carol. Yeah, I forget exactly. Right. Too high. Their head just goes over there. It's too hard and too high. That's why Lego made them easy to remove. So you have both of these able to remove, and you do some checkup on your velociraptors. Got some readings on one of them. It's kind of silvery, or it's just not floating. Yeah. It's out for a second. So, you can see the nice print on there. And the other one. Nice print on both of those. Put those back in. They're just attached by a single stud in there. And you can, the only things you cannot fit in the back of this are your 2 Raptors. Otherwise, you can fit everything else in it. So, let me show you what this is used for here. Move this out of the way for a second. Helicopter blade. What is that used for? You take this and put it on it, and now it becomes a ground tranquilizer gunning stand. So you just, now it's grounded in a way. So you can shoot on the ground now. Or you can keep it up in the air. But now let me show you. Bring in the main Unimog part back. Put this on. And let me show you how you can put everything in there. So first you take this, which has got these two little things on the side, and you slide it in there. It's a very nice little feature. And then you shoot the spring-loaded shooter and push it back. You take your ACU minifigure, put him back there, throw his gun back there, and then you can put this back in there. First you can take that out and put that back in, and put your figure in. Close that up. Put your spring-loaded shooter in on the top like that. And then you throw in Owen's motorcycle. And there you go. And then you just cram Owen and Carol in the cockpit. So now let me just remove all that stuff really fast. It's very quick and easy to remove it all. Very quick, very easy, and fast. Close that up. Top the roof on, which only has 4 studs attached. So, now taking down to the cockpit. And I do get the reason they made this detachable is so that, because that's not accurate in the movie, it's fully attached here. There's no slant, it's fully attached. There's a window so you can be in here and have a window, immediate access to the cabin. But I get why they did that, added play value, and you can build your own custom things. You can build like a little dinosaur trap there. So you can carry you could customize this if you wanted to make it carry dinosaurs. And then, so moving up front, you've got your 2 big wheels, which is everywhere. And then you've also got your roof, which is removable. You've got your 2 mirrors, which don't actually work at all. You can see right through them. It looks pretty good. If they actually had something in them, it'd look a whole lot better. You can see very plain interior detail. 1 seat and a steering wheel, and then you've got your doors, which don't actually really help you put your minifigure in there. And your minifig sits in the middle, which I'm going to show you how to change that here. You pop off the back here, set that aside, and then you just pull off the cab, which is only attached by a few studs, and then you just come in and put your hand in there, pull off this assembly, and then you take the steering wheel, move it over to one side, and then you pop this off to make it just a little easier, and then you start to work at, and they do include a brick separator, which I don't have with me right now, so I'm going to cut and get to work on that. So here we are. It just took me a couple minutes because I didn't have the brick separator handy, but if you do, or you're building it and you want to change that, it's super easy. Put it back together here. Only takes you a little bit to do this. I've done it a couple times, so just watch out for these side fins. They'll pop off easily. For the offenders, they will pop off very easily. Line it up and snap it on. Very quick and easy. And then grab your vet part, put it on, put on your cockpit, and now your minifigure will sit on the side of the cockpit, and that is about it. You can see you've got your license plate there, 83 there, And what's funny about that is it's got the Jurassic World logo and where the Jurassic World should be said, but it's not actually there. And the back of this is kind of plain. Probably modify that and add some of your own pieces. You got some lights there, but otherwise, that is really all you get for the Unimog. And it's very cool. So here are the 3 minifigures included in this set. On the right is an ACU officer or asset containment unit. In the middle is Claire, and on the left is Owen. And Owen and Claire are exclusive to this set. There are a couple other sets that come with ACU officers. So he's not collectible, but the head, every one comes with a different head. But Owen and Claire are exclusive, and they are 2 main characters in the movie. And Owen has a knife, Claire has a phone, and the ACU officer has one of the ACU guns with a tranquilizer on it. Just tranquilize him. And I love the print on the phone Claire has. Really like it. But then Owen just has a knife, which he basically has it sheathed on the back. But if you don't know, Owen, does anyone recognize that face? It's from Star-Lord and Emmett. Well, Emmett doesn't have it, but this set does complete my Chris Pratt collection, so I now have every one Legos done. I've got Emmett, Star-Lord, and now Owen. And so we've gotten the face and the hair before. On Claire, we have not gotten any of her prints. And on Owen, there's his torso and legs are exclusive prints, but his head and hair are not. Claire, we've gotten her hair piece before, and we've gotten all these parts before. And Owen and Claire both have secondary faces. Claire's kind of got her straight face, and Owen has his angry. So that's those 2 faces. ACU officer, if he did, you clearly see it because he has a hat on. And we'll take some stuff off on the ACU officer. So there's the other print on the ACU officer, and he just has a new printed and colored Lego Movie Super Secret Police SWAT vest, just says ACU on it, and it is in this blue, sand blue. And see his other prints, which is a very cool print on the minifigure. And that is all for the minifigs. And lastly, we have Owen's motorcycle. Very simple. We've gotten all these molds before, although I believe it is new for the green color for that body piece. And this is Owen's motorcycle. I really wish they added some print, because in the movie his motorcycle has a gold exhaust, I believe. And it's just very simple motorcycle. Gotten all these molds before, like I said. And now we'll move on to my final opinion and thoughts on the set. Okay, so overall, very good set. Out of all the sets they released, all 6 sets they released for Jurassic World, this is the most movie accurate. It is actually from a scene in the movie. It's actually from a scene, and if you don't want any spoilers, I'm going to just do little ones about the vehicle and minifigs. So, if you don't want those, turn this video off now, because I'm starting. So, overall, very good. Minifigs. You get the ACU and this gun. These do not belong in this scene. If you replace this guy and this gun with 2 minifigs, if you gave for this minifigure Zach and this, and for in place of this gray, you would have a very accurate. They do get chased in the movie by Blue and Delta, and in this, and Owen comes up on his motorcycle, and it's very accurate. Now, like I said, with this, that shouldn't be there. That should be fully enclosed, and this should be fully up against the cab, and it should be built in, because there's a window here that shows that you can open up. They open it up in the movie so you can see into the cab. But otherwise, I get the added play value there with being able to push that off and making your own attachments to add on and make like something you could carry your 2 Velociraptors or your Raptors in. But overall, very good set. It's $50, which is, you know what's really funny about this? It comes with 324 pieces. And the $40 Jurassic World set comes with 394 pieces, I believe. Somewhere in the 390. Comes with somewhere in the 90s. And it's just funny. You get almost 70 pieces more for $10 less. But regardless, talking about the set, this is the most movie accurate set from all the sets they released. I highly recommend this. I got this at Toys R Us because it's 20% off right now, and they have it for $54, so you're really only paying $40 something. You're not paying the $55. So I highly recommend, if you want one right now, go pick one up at Toys R Us. It's 20% off, so I highly recommend you, if you want one of these, go get it now at Toys R Us. Amazon has it for a little expensive because they only have a couple left. So I will put a buy link for Amazon, even though in the description below. So that's it for this set. Please feel free to subscribe if you're new to the channel. Check out our latest giveaway, which is running through July 1st, 2015 through July 22nd, 2015. So make sure you check that out and enter it to win a really awesome prize. That is also on our channel. Please subscribe, and we appreciate you taking the time to watch this review, and thanks for watching.